Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Jacob.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the final episode of Mob Psycho. Ever.
Oh, that's actually true.
Yes, it's the final.
Yeah,
What
I
are we
mean,
doing?
what are you expecting?
We're at such a climax. It's inclimaxable.
Yeah.
We can't go anymore. Like, when is this gonna happen?
Okay.
No one else can do anything. Who is left? Reigen and
she was
Serizawa.
Serizawa. Yeah,
I said that right. I said it right.
Yeah.
Reigen, Serizawa. We also didn't see. I don't think we'll see. We might see some of the other friends that didn't show up on the scene. Maybe not. I'm banking on Reigen doing something important, or Reigen does nothing.
The aliens come and take Mom away.
Or Dimple spots the giant explosion from space.
Giant broccoli comes back.
I expect Reigen to be able to do something because kind of like the message of the show is that powers are amazing, but you still need to be a decent person, be able to handle situations, and Reigen's kind of the king of that thing. So
Well, he's not a decent person.
I'm not a decent person, but I mean like being able to handle normal situations.
That's true.
But,
It could also be Reigen's moment to face his own lies to himself, or how he lies before people.
yeah.
That it might help Mob see the parallel of how he tells himself that no, I'm not a psychic. That psychic is not an important part of me. You know, kind of decrying that side of him, and maybe combining his, like you were saying, what, ego and superego or whatever.
Ego, superego, id.
And id, yeah. He is.
Yeah. I completely forgot that Mob had a split personality inside of him right now. But yeah.
That's what's about to eat him up.
Yeah, it's taking pieces of him.
Let's see if we get a sad ending in this episode. So guys, thank you everyone for being here. If you like your time, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncut version of this episode up on Patreon with the uncut. And also remember, there is the merch store at the top of the description if you guys are interested for anything for the Christmas season. But yeah, stick around for the discussion. It is the final time. It is the first time a show is actually ending on this channel. But let's get into it.
It is our first completed.
From start to end, yeah.
Is it?
Oh no, Kogias.
Nonsense.
That's where Reigen's running to. Oh, it's Tsubomi, I forgot about her.
Oh man.
She's like, seriously.
She's
Yeah,
so
what
weird.
should you do?
She cares.
Yeah. She's gonna stay there and wait for Mom. Oh my gosh, Tsubomi! Oh, Reigen is going alone. Oh.
Oh.
Didn't see him leave. What did he say wasn't unusual?
He said, is this unusual?
Yeah, for someone to lose. But then the way Serizawa replied was weird. He was like, sorry, what?
Yeah. Is Reigen actually psychic? Is that about to happen? I'm just talking trash.
All you have to do is say ants when the part comes on.
And only one. And that's the way we end with Reigen and Mabu. Oh, is he making it? Oh no.
幸せだ。つぼみちゃんが僕の力に興味がなくなってからモブは力を使わなくなった。
Oh.
で好きになったかを思い出せばいい。仲が良かったから。違う。
No?
つぼみちゃんは超能力を使える僕を特別扱いしなかったんだ。
What's the normal
僕とモブを
normalness?
一人の友達として仲良くしてくれた。つぼみちゃんを本当に好きになったのは。
It wasn't you, it was me?
僕だ。
Yeah.
You see, so I saw her for how she actually is.
Yeah.
行かないふりはもうやめろよ。
Pretending? Yeah.
Oh,
He knows.
師匠には何度も助けられてきた。それは利用できるからだよ。あの人は僕の力を仕事に使うことにしか興味がない。あの俺の歌か。
Ouch.
Ow.
もう僕を怖がってる。ここに近づけもしない。師匠。すまない。
thought like one piece would be left or something. The 20,000 frames. Is it? Oh, we got something to hold on to. Wow, he is.
Oh, he's protecting his head. That was good.
Oh,
Keeps beating him away.
Gonna kill him.
oh my gosh, is he really psychic or something? Because I don't know if a normal person could take that.
Huh?
No shoes. So I was
What?
What the hell?
What the heck is this?
He's not giving up.
Uh-oh.
Ow!
What the heck? Reigen!
He's been working out. That's how he got to the place. That's how he ran to the meeting place when they were doing aliens.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Here are the frames, people! Oh, you made it through! Oh! Oh, he didn't make it.
Wow. この人の話を聞いたら僕はせっかく自由になったんだ
Again.
Oh. Tsubomi's the last vestige. Oh, he beat him?
オブずっとお前に言えなかったことがあるんだよ
What?
まさかこの人にこんな力がちゃんに会う前にな
Is it about
What?
the shirt?
Oh my gosh, he's taking it? What the heck,
What
Reigen
is
son?
this?
元気そうだね
Oh! Is it Dimple?
It is.
信玄よ
Wait. How? What?
How?
What is happening?
なんでこの力の渦に引き寄せられて
Oh, the spiral brought him. Nice. Oh
相棒レーゲンの話も聞いて
Or
my gosh. Oh.
助けてくれたところ悪いが席を外してくれないか
Go away, Sasaki.
つんだよ俺にはな
I don't have any powers.
霊能力も
He's actually saying
能
it.
力も何の力もないんだ持ってないんだよ
Seasoning part?
that did it.
嘘最初から嘘だったんだ
Oh, don't cry, make me cry. Don't do that.
悩みを知った時で相談になったお前は俺を簡単に信じただからあの日から今日までずっと利用し続けてきたんだ
Finally.
本当は何も知らねえんだ
They're just still stuck.
超能力のこと
You're both a mess.
隠してる本当の姿が大嫌いなんだな
We saw him say
俺
that.
には嘘があったからお前と知り合えたわけだしお前はそのままでいいもう俺がいなくても大丈夫だ大丈夫そろそろ受け入れてやれ
Accept yourself already.
Yourself.
お前ならモブならそれができるってことを俺は知ってる
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
師匠がそう言ってるあんたが僕を受け入れてくれるっていうのかいや君にも僕を受け入れてほしいんだみんながそうしてくれたように
Everybody else did.
振られちゃったらどうなる僕は大丈夫だよ
Be okay.
さあ
Let's go, friend. Power of friendship. that's left is a little flower now. Oh. Came out fast.
Smiling.
振られたちゃんと待ってたのかよ僕のことまだ異性として見たことがないって
Has yet to.
Aw.
そうかまあそういう時もあるってうんそうだよ
Are you gonna die?
待ってただけマシじゃねえかこれからだよこれから前にお前んち直してくれる
No, I need more than that, bro.
No.
他にも知り合いの超能力者たくさんいるんだろ
Well, look at all knocked out now. Confession.
The
That's the-
future. Time skip?
End of the year, maybe. School year.
影山先輩
Senpai.
の時間です佐川部長が呼んでます
分かった今行く来ますかね UFO間違いない
Oh, he's.
Oh!
Still
No!
has the eyes.
Stop it!
These are the friends.
All the new people here.
Yeah.
Look, he's one of the leaders. He's looking at them.
Yeah.
去年は
'Cause the others graduated.
たんだけど
Uh,
ここまで頑張れたのは仲間のおかげ兄さんはどう副部
He's
長
vice captain.
楽しいよ
一緒にどうだ
Why are they trading in
って
space?
言ってたけどいや僕は
He's like, I'm pretty busy.
かなり大変だから遠慮しとくよ
what the heck?
How did he get up there?
大丈夫うん
You gonna climb it, not use your powers? Oh,
Oh, okay.
気を
oh
つ
he's
けて
climbing it.
Oh.
Oh, it's just body improvement.
Body
Oh,
improvement.
okay.
エルさん
Oh.
花沢君もこれから行くところうん一緒に行こうよお邪魔します
あ、来た来た。
Oh.
人ともよく来てくれ
Makes
た
sense.
ね電話ありがとうございます
Oh, is he leading? Well, maybe it's still on the poster.
芹沢さん板についてるね
He's
立派
not.
だ
ここの大黒柱だからね。
He's talking to people now.
で、どうなの最近。
Girlfriend
彼女さんとは。
彼女じゃないですよ
Oh.
振られたんだからたまに電話してるみたいです
Oh.
Oh.
いつ
Oh, that's all the other psychics.
あ俺も知り合い呼んじゃったけど平気だよね
Everybody invited everyone.
やってた
How
か
big is this room?
何が妖怪だよただのケツアゴのおっさんじゃん
The budget.
それしろ
Did we see him before?
適当に塩まいてきてさ
Oh.
Yay! Happy birthday!
さあ火を消してくださいあれお前ね
Uh,
おいいつもに
Gonna cry? You gonna cry?
gonna cry, Reigen?
時給上げてくれ。
Powers.
That's funny.
誰だ今やったの
Who did do that?
Yeah. I thought it was Sarazawa. You can eat?
お前ら手伝ってもらうからな
Oh, I think that's the most
All
we've
of
seen
the
him
frames.
laugh.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Discussion.
Discussion.
That is it.
That is it.
That is it.
Ah.
So it was the power of friendship.
Or if you want to be specific, mentorship.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you guys think of the ending?
Okay, so I think this is my problem with it. It gave us too much of what we wanted.
You wanted a bittersweet?
Not bittersweet. You know how people are like, you want a little bit after what happens with the conclusion, like the climax is settled, everything's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they gave us, and it kind of made it go. We took too long to finish at that point. I enjoyed everything that ended,
Okay.
but I feel like, I don't know. It's just like, I wanted to end with more of a instead of a, you know. Just because it was, I don't know, the whole lead up to this was so much, but...
Like more bombastic ending, you mean?
Yeah, I think it was a great ending. I still will rate it highly. Great show. Watch it from start to finish. Just
I'm a little confused.
You think
on exactly what the difference is between those two for you?
Because it would have been shorter. So
like, what would you have put in place of it?
I don't know. Maybe just make the what is it? The progress to concluding Mob's turmoil longer, so that the end of the episode was shorter.
Okay, so the build up kind of finished too quickly. Like it was ramping up to like this massive explosion.
Yeah.
And then when it came to resolve it, it was just done like that, and that kind of was a little bit.
No, I liked how it resolved.
Okay.
My problem is it kept going.
Okay.
And it took too long to end.
Huh.
I don't know.
I just realized on the cover,
Oh, it shows it. It shows everything.
he's holding the flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wondered what that
the
was.
mob underneath him
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
destroyed buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right there.
It was telling us the split personality
The whole time.
So what I'm surprised by is we've had several people tell us that the ending to Mob Psycho was somewhat controversial.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if they changed it for the anime, because I didn't see anything there that would be controversial.
No, unless they wanted him to end up with Tsubomi.
Maybe that was it. I kind of like this.
I like that it didn't work out, but they're still very close.
Yeah.
You know?
It wouldn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
because
they-
she's her personality. Although she's still strange to me.
She's
Although I think she just rejected him because she's just like, I don't really know you anymore. It's been a real. You've been watching me. I saw you all of once this semester.
Yeah, basically. No, I see her staying consistent in that she knows what she wants and she's honest. Like, sorry, I don't love you, and I'm not gonna pretend just because I'm your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I saw
She's
that
not
being.
even the friend anymore.
Well, yeah, but she cares about him. Like she stayed there during a tornado that was heading towards her because of the shaky voice she heard on the phone.
Yeah.
Like if she didn't care about him as much as she showed she did, she would be like, "Listen, I'm just gonna call him that tomorrow and say there was a storm. I couldn't wait any longer. You took a while. It's not a big deal." But she was very concerned about his emotions and his emotional state of how he would take if he came and she wasn't there. So I see a lot of care there, but she's still honest that it's not the kind of care that he wants.
Yeah, I personally didn't even see it as a deep level of care. I just thought she was kind of just being a regular, decent person there. Like, it's a like, staying in the storm thing was the weirdest part.
Yeah.
But past that, it's someone she used to know. They once were close friends. Sure, there's been a long time ago, but she recognized him on the phone. And she heard he has a really shaky voice. She probably can guess what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
But she waits for him to hear him out. And the wording was, I don't view you like that. Yet to view you like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I still remember you were a cool person, but we're just not on that level. So it's just as a normal interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And then she keeps calling him and makes that connection back because she remembers they were friends and reestablished that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in the future, maybe something will happen. But
There's hope,
I liked the path it took, because if she did accept him,
It just would have been too. It would have made the ending worse for me.
we don't know Tsubomi. He doesn't know Tsubomi.
Yeah.
He kind of had like a hypnosis thing kind of going on with his deeper self being in love with her, and that's why he constantly saw her. Like we even saw in the episode where she had that face and it swapped to a more normal looking Tsubomi face, and that's how she actually is.
Yeah.
He literally had like glitter in his eyes over her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought this was a healthier ending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
I like that part where with Tsubomi. I like that she rejected him.
Yeah.
Because it still matches her character, that she probably doesn't. She's very busy being herself. She's not really looking to be in a relationship or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not jumping at the chance to. I mean, she's just had a conga line of rejections just like the other day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Broken Heart Factory.
Broken Heart Factory. Yeah. And then they apparently they talk so much now that people are like, oh,
She's your girlfriend, right?
Together.
Yeah.
They're getting close.
Yeah. And I think that's all he needed, because like you guys were saying, she doesn't hardly know anything about him. He doesn't know anything about her. So this is the road to what I think she'll eventually fall in love with him, because right now before she never had anybody who looked at her as her. So I think he'll probably get to that place where he'll see her for her and get to know her for her. So yeah, there's hope.
And maybe I'm reading into it, but the fact that she was on the phone while she was just, it looked like in her pajamas or whatever, that kind of a more relaxed state versus her done up state that she's always with everyone else shows that she is
Comfortable.
letting down her guard around them.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also, so when I was convinced for a second that Reigen had energy when he was running in the storm, I was like, how the hell are you doing this?
Yes.
Yeah. And then he ran and smashed him into the wall. I knew he has like some residual energy because of the whole mob thing in season 1. I was like, that should have killed him.
Yes.
He I really like the art detail where they're making him like cover his head.
Yeah.
I'm like that because like sometimes in anime you just see people like literal rag dolls and like you should have broken your neck, should have broken your wrist, should have broken your spine.
Your heart.
Your heart. But he's actually like actively protecting himself. It's like, oh, I see why you're not unconscious.
So I think it was at the point where he was like, you don't know, but I've been working out, that Dimple had come. Because that's the only, do you think he really did work out and was able to sprint through the storm, whereas before he could barely make it?
I think that was it because I think it was Dimple showed up once he passed out.
Yeah, once he smashed into the floor. Because then he was in front of him suddenly afterwards.
Oh, that time. Yeah, I forgot he smashed into the floor a second time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because he would have to been unconscious, wake up, shake off the groggy, and sprint around in front of him and not be seen somehow.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Dimple came back because the spiral sucked him back.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if it sucked him back, how would it not have sucked back the...
He threw it in the sun, I guess.
I think it was saying that he was able to come back because there was a spiral of power.
Yeah, so like a highway was there and he just left this tree out in space and came back or something.
Like that turtle highway thing from Finding Nemo. Slipstream highway turtles.
You know the turtle stream?
You know the turtle stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really good chase, by the way. Awesome Reigen.
Oh yeah,
Very
yeah,
good.
that was great.
Run, Reigen.
Yes, and I do want to believe that was him. I know you're saying it is, but part of me still believes Dimple was involved. But okay, I like to believe that he definitely worked out just for this moment because it was great to see Reigen can actually do something.
He was like, I didn't want to lose to you, so I started working out because that's literally all he can do.
Yeah.
Like he can't work out Can you spiritual workout?
I think kind of, because we actually had a scene where there was one of the psychics who his psychic ability allowed him to buff himself out, and then Dimple went into Musashi and buffed his already buffed body, and he was stronger than the other guy because a body that works out naturally and then buffed by spiritual power is stronger than one that's just buffed by spiritual power. Yeah, so there's kind of a science.
I don't remember that at all, but I will take your word for it. Yeah. But now, how far forward do we go?
The confession.
Confession.
Yeah. So just before that, I was throwing guesses like, is it Reigen that's gonna break him? Is it Tsubomi is gonna break him? Because when he made Reigen knock out, I was like, oh, it's really gonna be Tsubomi that's gonna be the one to bring him back to normal. No, Reigen shows up again. So anyways, he solves Reigen confesses, and the confession of him, I guess, just coming out and being honest and saying, I lied to you, but he never even say how much he changed his life. He just said, listen, I'm a liar, and I hate that side of me. And I was right that it was his the fact that he never accepted his real hideous self that is what made him think about, no, I'm going to accept myself, Mob. Kind of, it was basically that idea of his confession would spark Mob's acceptance of himself.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was a good confession. From season 1, it always really bothered me. Like, I think more than most people, because a lot of people from season 1 really liked Reigen. Yeah. And I think I've said it before, that I didn't like Reigen even after season 1. It was until season 2 I kind of started to see the good side of him. But that, right there, that redeemed the character for me, because people being... The reason you do something matters a lot to me, and so I always saw the root of it, personal gain, and like he's lying to this kid, even though he was helping. The root of it was he's lying to this kid,
so he can use him.
And so for that right there, he finally said it. He let it out there. If the show had ended without that, I would always see Reigen very differently. But that fulfilled it for me.
Yeah, it's funny because I kind of accepted Reigen as Reigen. Because I also disliked him from the beginning, but I don't remember at what point I started to like him. I think it was the ending of season 1. the big fight. But I still, at the back of my mind, I was like, you're so rotten. You just keep lying and using this kid, but he likes you, so I like you too.
Yeah.
You know? But so I literally forgot about how satisfying that would be if he were to confess and Mob would be like, okay, you know, after that, and like they can still be friends.
Yeah.
You know? So I that was a pleasant surprise that it happened. I didn't know it was something I wanted.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I mean, the episode's title's Confession. It was really about his confession.
Yes. Did you see the title before you clicked? Because we don't click he clicks the title, we only see it like afterwards when they bring it up in the episode.
I try to distract you guys so you don't see it usually.
It works.
Yeah. I was really happy by the confession too. I mean, I knew it was coming when he was running.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna say so. Actually, I was thinking like maybe he might have like a slip under confession while he's saying something else, like being like I'm more of a fraud than you think I am, or is it like a slip under confession like that? But then he says something else like, I don't know, like chill out. But he just fully said it, and I was like, oh.
So between Giga Machia and Mob, who made the better line?
Oh. You know, I think it might have been Mob because it's the width.
Yeah.
The width of Mob's destruction. Well, although
Machia's big.
Machia's was long.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cities, whereas this was one city. He was walking quite slowly.
One city. Machia went through 20 cities.
Yeah.
20!
But if it like just for one city block, let's compare one city to the other city. It's line thoughts, line review.
I really enjoyed
Line
the
review.
form of Mob's line and just
It
elegant
was
way
very
went through.
straight. He
And
knew what he
deep
was
in the
going
ground.
for.
Consistent pace.
Yes.
It was wide breath.
Great
And
strokes.
great coverage.
A great amount of destruction.
But you have to admit, Machia had a great pace as well. They were able to measure it down to the very second of how long it would take him to arrive to his destination.
This is
Yes,
true.
this is true.
And
I like that kind of precision.
And even with that speed, he kept quite a good breath of destruction as well. Not as wide as Mob, I'm sorry.
I think I saw some butterfly strokes in there when
Yeah,
Machia
that's true. That is true. I do think Mob's AOE might have been bigger. Like there's less destruction on the outsides, but I think there was a bigger area. Whereas Maki is like,
Yeah, I was down the middle.
yeah, it's like a snowplow going through snow, whereas Mob is like a snowblower. You know, there's
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
I give the analogy 10 out of 10. It wins.
my analogy wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we see he confesses that he gets rejected.
Yeah.
And he cries. He lets himself emotion. That was also a big moment.
17,000 frames right there.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't have told you guys about the frames.
Yeah, I just kept looking for where are the frames?
Yeah. I mean, it was nice to see, and we didn't see any counter up for that at all. He finally is able to express himself because he's not afraid of himself anymore.
Yes, he cried and he did big laugh with Reigen. I don't think we've ever seen him do such a big laugh.
That was a beautiful laugh.
Yes.
That was a Kurapika laugh right there. You guys probably don't remember that episode, but it's a Hunter x Hunter fans know the Kurapika laugh. You know what it is. It's such a jovial laugh.
I need to see that now.
Yeah. I'll show you later.
Well, I mean, I almost wanted to rewind and watch Mob laugh a second time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't even realize how good it was.
Yes.
Wow, that's a healthy, nice laugh.
Healthy laugh.
Yes.
I was just looking at the amount of frames in his hair as he go back and forth.
It was just majestic.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
The frames.
I was gonna make that joke and it's like he's gonna hate it.
But the butt chin thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's an Easter egg that the author likes to put in his stories. Because in the first episode of One Punch Man, there's also the butt chin kid.
Yeah.
And everybody every once in a while
yes.
mentions there's a weird butt chin kid back there.
True.
Yeah. Wonder if it's the same world. Yeah, I guess it's possible actually.
It's possible. Just
One Punch Man lives on the other side of the world, having other problems.
in city A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Oh man, he does not like naming convention.
No.
Oh, and guess who got a good ending? of hair.
Teru!
I'm
Yes.
very happy for him.
And
Yeah,
it didn't
and
blow away with the wind.
it looks good.
Puerto Rico was having like PTSD
Yeah.
there with the wind.
He was like, we gotta save his hair. Oh wait,
It's real.
it's real, it's
Wait, look at
fine.
me like that. I know you're remembering.
Erase it. Erase it now.
Oh, and it was also like a year fast forward.
I think
6 months.
Or 6 months. Oh, okay. Oh, well,
it was probably more than
Probably a
6
little
months
more than
because
6
she was
months.
working there for 6 months, but graduation was happening soon. So
yeah. It was like, and they were talking about the end of the year again. That's what confused me.
Oh.
Is there like another end of the year party? What's his name? Both couple people. One of the telepathy club guy was like something about end of year, and then the telepath was like keep your schedule open at the end of the year or something like that.
Oh, okay. My
So
bad.
it's like a whole year passed.
Yeah.
But maybe I missed it. I don't know.
Well, he's a senpai now.
Yes.
he's vice captain,
Vice
which is usually
captain.
position they give to second years. So it has been a full year, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought that guy was graduating, but I guess not.
No, it was the other one. The other one that
Other
got
ones.
the first big one, the main leader one. He left.
Yeah. I know
He
the
and-
others.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was just him, that one bald head guy that stayed.
Dimple's back.
Dimple came back so smoothly
and
too.
he's doing what we wanted him to do. He's working with what's his
Reagan,
name?
yeah, he was
Solid
sticking
Reagan.
around with Reagan. Yeah,
Mm.
or it could have just been he was to like keep him busy and make sure he stayed there. But he just looked like he works here now.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I was scared that when he came back and they were like, why are you not regular color? You're all pale. I was
Yeah.
like, he was about to die. Like he was gonna like see the ending of Mobs, whatever. He comes back, cries, and then Dimple waves goodbye as he disappears.
I knew Mob would probably do something to keep him. He can give him a bunch of power.
Yeah.
It's like, here, absorb this. Grabs face.
I'm just glad that Mob still has powers.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of which,
He didn't use
he
them
didn't
still
use them.
to get the cat. What's that about? He hasn't used it at all. The whole future section. We didn't see him use it at all.
Yeah, we don't know who even caught that cake. It could have been a lot of people.
Because we did see Sarazawa go like this, but we don't know if Sarazawa caught the cake.
Yeah, we usually see a glow around the person.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's just a whole lot of this show is geared towards eventually accepting that the powers don't make you special, and so self-improvement and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still think you could use the powers for stuff cool,
Yeah.
for the best. But I mean, it's the morals of this show. Like, Show stopped using his powers entirely.
Mm-hmm.
The guy with the telepathy doesn't want to use his powers
Yeah.
at all. Like, it's just kind of the message of the show is the powers won't fix your life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Mob's a happier person now. He doesn't need the powers anymore.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid of it. He's not afraid of that part of him, and that's why he can like release his emotions fully.
Yeah.
Cry and
If he has to, he can use the powers. He
Yeah.
just doesn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes. And the moral of the story is, anywhere you go with you. So like you.
Yeah.
It's true. You wear your shoes.
Oh. But
Grady?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
We'll start.
I will start with. Yeah, I'll go S tier.
Me too. I know I interrupted, but yes, I agree. I
Sure.
agree.
I'm with you too. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's S tier because it's everything it needed to be. It did what's the word? It outdid itself at times, which is also good, but it never
Lost
failed.
itself. It never lost itself either.
Mm-hmm. There was no power creep.
Mm.
It's just it's honest with itself, and I like being honest with.
Yeah. And I can echo that with the whole accepting the powers thing. Like, this whole time I've been feeling like, well, the powers can be used for good. You can do this with the powers. There's so much benefit to it. But the show is like, no, it has a message that it has. It has a story to tell, and stuck to it, and they told it in a very good way. So even if I could be like, hey, you still use the powers, like, I can understand and accept that the show's point is not that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also would like to add, I don't know why I sound like I'm giving a speech here. I love this show from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like from
Yeah.
season 1 all the way through. They did really well with every single character. I think we went through all the endings a while ago of all the main key characters who had struggles. And especially glad with how they ended with Reigen. He was like, got to deal with that. And I just feel like you can enjoy the show. When I started the show, I was hooked from the beginning. You just, Mob's character he's this emotionless in the beginning, and you're like, wow, what is this kid?
Yeah.
But you just fall in love with him and his little naivete, you know?
Yeah, you get annoyed by it every now and again.
Yeah.
But it's like a friend. You get annoyed, but you stick around.
Yeah, and then you get all the hype moments with the fights, even if he won against Claw by the power of friendship and he wins at the end by the power of friendship, it still feels like it was worth it. And it was like, yeah, that's the only thing that could win here. And nothing else would make sense, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was just beautifully rendered, even the drawing and everything. Love it. The intros and
Yeah.
Every intro.
chef's kiss.
Every intro was spectacular.
Love it. They put all their budget into that. I'm kidding. But yeah, I recommend this show to everyone.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah. I can't think of a single time I thought I didn't like that.
No.
Of the show. Like, I'm sure there's been character moments, but even it's like, you know, when you hate a character in a show, but you love the actor for making you hate them.
Yeah.
Kind of that. So like, even the times I've been annoyed at people or didn't like somebody did, somebody did.
Yeah.
I still love the show, and I still love the direction because it all made sense.
Yeah.
That's all I ever want from a show, and it did that and more.
Yeah, I think the main one I can think of a character that just was like, why the heck, was Tsubomi. In the show, it's like, why does he like her? I don't get her, you know.
Yeah.
But they resolved her at the end. Still, like at the end, I actually like her now.
Yeah.
It took 3 seasons, but I like her. You know, I like how they ended it. They did so well with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like with Reigen, you can kind of put together her story with the little things that you've seen about her. Yeah. Like, she's got her own insecurities about how people view her.
Yes, and we got a little bit more from what's her name, the reporter girl. She kind of helped us to understand her a little bit.
From outside perspective, looking in,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the deal?
Someone more observant. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you guys very much for being here for the final episode of...
Did you give it a grade? You said what you
Yeah,
had.
Yeah, I said I was
agreed.
S with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
nice.
you were saying it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the final episode. It's been a long journey, many years, even before the channel. Thank you very much for being here through all of it. And guys, if you like the channel, like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can check out the uncut version of this on the Patreon down below. And also, the Patreon will allow you to see episodes a week ahead for the other shows that we do. We do plenty of shows on this channel. A lot more will be coming back around January, February. Vinland Saga will be coming back.
Yeah.
As well as Mandalorian Season 3 will be coming back.
Oh my gosh.
And I believe one other show that I'm probably forgetting. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. And we'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye.
And check out the merch store.
Merch.
Oh, bye.
And special thanks to our patrons: Alexander Dietz, Rick Santos, Tyrone Costin, Chima Anya, Tyrone, and Alex.